front. They probably deserve to win, to be quite truthful, if I'm being honest. But it just proves to me that they're not unbeatable. They're sitting on top for a reason, but they're certainly not.
Rivalry is, I'm here at 5 o'clock. Because if KO had went to Thomson to do this interview, he would have burst into flames. There would have been a spontaneous combustion. And the reason I'm here at 5 o'clock is if I come here looking like this at 6 o'clock when everyone's here, I would get stoned on the way out the door. That's what the rivalry's about.
The rivalry may be... we've had a lot of good friends there.
Yeah,
made a lot of good friends. The rivalry in my mind is getting 4 points off them every time we play them. Mm-hmm. You've got to beat them. We get there and we pump it up and we get them. And they've got us in... excuse me, got us in a few grand finals, right? We'll mention them later, but we need to get them back. So hopefully in 2 days we've got them. But the rivalry is all there about Polly Rankin Shield, the other shield, the Elephant Castle Shield, all there to win these things that are named after some really good fellows. But to get 4 points off Thomson is a bonus every time we get it.
That's exactly right. You know what I reckon the rivalry's about? The rivalry is just about good friends, that want to compete. But on Saturday night, after Thomson beat Werribee Centrals, it was like, I said to Scruncher, who's a good friend of both of ours.
Yes, yeah.
Won a bowls tournament with you.
He did. He's a second. He goes all right. No, we can't.
Anyway, that's okay. I said to Scruncher, we are like you going home to your bedroom with the light off, and you open the door and you turn the light on, and Chucky crawls out from under the bed and gets you. That's Thomson coming after you, Scruncher.
See that? He's on the right straight.
So the rivalry, is there a game that stands out?
Yes, 1986. We won the preliminary after a draw the week before to go into it. And we line up and here they are with a young fella called Tim Gardner.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that was it. He absolutely slaughtered us. He ended up playing 300 games.
He did. He's 2 Whitley medals or 3
fantastic.
Whitley medals, something like that.
And here he is, a skinny little kid, and I think he had the ball on the string.
Yeah, and another game that stands out to me is when Mickey Thompson walked the team across from here, Richmond Crescent, and knocked on the door. We opened the door into the social rooms, and they all signed in. And they didn't come in for a drink after because we beat them by 90 odd points. So that's one that stands out for me.
Mick, he was a card. Yeah.
2 memorable games there. Yes. Looking at the Geelong region as a whole, is this the biggest arch rivalry?
Oh yeah, you would think so because we're half a kilometres from each other. But as Johnny said, we've made fantastic friends out of it. But we like to beat them.
Yeah. And we're the same. To say, if you can't get up for a Thomson East Geelong game or an East Geelong Thomson game, you shouldn't be in the club, in all honesty, because there's a massive, massive rivalry. But we're all friends off the field, and the relationships we've made over the years, especially with Kevin and myself, are just fantastic. But that doesn't mean that all won't be put to bed Saturday,
No, we'll probably get into it, but we owe them a couple, as you can see.
Now, you both switched on in terms of what's happening in the current season, so 2 head-to-head matchups. The Eagles have the wood over it, but I'm going to quote one John Mitchell on the broadcast in round 15. East deserve to win, but they're not unbeatable.
Absolutely. I thought that day here showed me that we were capable of beating East Geelong. We need to play it in a phone box, in all honesty. They are probably the best running side in the competition at the moment, but the reality to it is they lost the first game against Belpost Hill and then went right through to the last game before they lost the game. And people were running around saying it's theirs for the taking, but the bottom line is we believe we can win. And that's what you should do.
Yep. Well, we played a similar game than Werribee Centrals, and Thomson absolutely shut them down in that wind last weekend. That was on one side, Thomson brought it around. We couldn't do that. Thomson brought it around and beat them very, very well in harsh conditions. But we'll give it a shake. Yeah, don't worry about that. We'll give it a good shake.
Both sides will be good on Saturday. There's no doubt about that.
Be a good game.
Just going through the players. So in round 2, the Whitley medal votes went 3 McLaughlin, 2 McIntyre, but Jordan Cam flew the flag for Thomson. He had a good game. And then in that recent game we were talking about, I think, Mitch, you remember how great Crombie was, especially that second half.
He won the game, in all honesty.
Dixon got the 2 votes, Team of the Year member, but Billy Smets, who's been a sensation this year, give us a player each that's going to do well this Saturday.
Look, Billy Smets is the obvious one, but Jacob Knight's fantastic. Jordan's, Stephen Saligion's been a marvel, across the half-back line. But there's a bloke that may come in tonight by the name of Logan Mitchell that I think will be hard to beat.
Yep, fantastic.
Well, we've got McIntyre, who was runner-up in the Whitley Medal, and Crombie again, who had a little bit of a day off last weekend, so he's due to come again. The Mulver Hill boys, they're due to come again. They were down a bit. We had a few down, so they should come through. And, well, McLaughlin, he's I've never seen anything like him. He's like a racing greyhound. If he gets loose, which he couldn't do last Saturday, he had nowhere to go on that, on the outer wing. So there's a few that will be right.
And there is a reality to it, is we need to do what we did against Werribee, because if East get us on the outside, we will be in a little bit of strife. But we've got a coach that is the best at coaching against an opposition or planning for an opposition that I've seen in my time. And I think what you saw against Bannockburn and what you saw against Werribee indicated that, because he changed the game plan halfway through the game game, with a for and against the win, where the other sides weren't able to do that.
So since the 2012 prelim, Thomson have a 2-0 winning record on prelim final day. East have a 0-2 record on prelim final day.
Thanks for reminding me, Alex.
I'll finish off asking you both who wins this Saturday.
Oh, look, we're due. I'll go East Geelong by a point.
There you go.
Yeah, well, I'm happy if Thomson win by a point or in extra time.
And a quick one, Alex. Our under-13 girls and the Thomson under-13 girls, there is a rivalry there, right through with the netball, which is fantastic, so we'll come right through. But as you can see, our girls are wonderful and quiet.
Yeah, they won by a point last week.
Yeah, they won by a point, didn't you, girl? Oh, look at them.
Yeah.
They're angels.
Oh, my God.
Once you go watch them, oh, my God. So, all right.
Good on you, mate.
Thanks very much.
Good on you, Kaya.
Shake hands.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah, mate.